Yes, I think was the right move.
Well, I think it was the right move because there was some uncertainty. One, Deanna's an amazing wrestler. She has
Yeah,
got incredible technique. She is fun to watch every single time. She's an amazing wrestler. Her man, Steve Macklin, is the new Impact champion.
congratulations.
Big congratulations. Well deserved. But Jordynne Grace going into this match, her contract had already expired in March, so it was kind of on a handshake that she does this match. So didn't come as much of a surprise that she did not go over.
No,
If she
between that,
had, I'm sorry.
between that, and this newfound love that she has for bodybuilding competitions, like her schedule's split more now than it was a year ago.
Yeah. So I'd like to kind of fantasy book her next steps, man. Um, we don't
We're,
have
we're talking about Jordynne, right?
talking about Jordynne Grace. Where does she go? What's her first moves? I've actually put a little bit
Straight,
of
straight to catering. Skip the high protein shit. Hit straight for the dessert bar. Because I miss my fluffy Jordan. I miss my fluffy Jordan.
Hey,
I understand.
I can't argue with that, but I think
I
she looks
understand
great
that.
at any weight. So,
Yeah, no, not me. I'm biased.
yep.
And,
But
and that's not
so
a
what
knock
I
on, that's not muscular women. That's not a knock on muscular women at all. It's just not my preferred taste. And I just prefer my fluffy Jordan.
yeah, can't argue with that. That's heel shit right there.
Yeah.
Um,
But realistically,
so
uh,
um,
when is her contract though?
her contract was up in March.
Okay, so she's strictly on a handshake deal right now.
She just for that last match with Deanna. I guess she was gonna face Mickey, and then it changed. But so this is what I would like to see. Okay,
Talk to me. Talk to me.
I would like her to debut in AEW and squash Jade Cargill. Like, because let's face it, and this is not the end of it. This is just the shock. She shows up. She's the only woman in the locker room that is stronger than Jade Cargill. She can absolutely physically dominate her and just wipes the floor out of her and wins the TBS championship first night. All right.
Okay. So, question. I read it.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that happen?
Where does that happen?
Does that happen on page? Does that happen
Vegas.
at a Vegas?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where we're all thinking the title reign's going to end regardless, is in Vegas.
Yeah, a lot of people. I was listening to the What Culture guys, and check them out if you haven't. But they think that Chris Statlander is going to be the one to end Jade Cargill. I don't know. I don't know, but I would have her show up and absolutely murder Jade Cargill, and then I would have them go on a decently long feud, month long, 2 months long, whatever. And they can even, I think we need to see Jade chase the belt against somebody who is more of an imposing figure than her. It's very easy for her to chase a title when Rio's got it. You gotta understand that in addition to bodybuilding contests, she's won powerlifting competitions. This woman is absolute beast mode.
Oh, she's legitimate. There's no doubt about that. You don't get that body sitting on your ass like we do. She's put in the work for that body. I just don't like it.
And then within the year, she's in the picture for the women's world title. I think a Jamie Hayter, if she holds the belt that long. But even if she doesn't, a Jamie Hayter Jordynne Grace feud would be bananas.
So I'm going off a different path than you. This ain't going to be like the catering joke.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Jordynne. I don't see her wrestling again for about 6 months. I see her focusing solely on her bodybuilding competitions and her weightlifting competitions. Because it becomes one of those JR sayings, how can I miss you if you don't go away?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like in Impact, and this is no knock against her, it's kind of become stale whenever you see Jordynne Grace show up on Impact Wrestling because you know she's going to win 9 times out of 10. Go away, learn a new hold, and come back. Kind of like the territory thinking. You know what I mean? Like if you get stale in one territory, there's another territory for you to go to. But I think since she's gotten real into the bodybuilding here in the last 3-4 months, I'd say that she's going to take time off of wrestling to let her body heal from all those little nagging injuries that would keep her from being able to perform her best bodybuilding competitions, and B, once she gets her feel of the bodybuilding, she can always come back to wrestling. It's not like the Tessa Blanchard thing where she kind of burnt that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
She firmly burnt that bridge with any wrestling company she's worked for so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the way she looks now, can you imagine what Hunter would do with her if she chose to do that route? I'm not saying Vince, because you know how that fucking goes. But if Hunter took that, I mean, she has many opportunities out there wrestling-wise. But I think she wants to step away from wrestling right now in order to, I'm not saying have a backup plan, because you can kind of do both at the same time, but to, hey, let me go try this. And if this doesn't work out for me, I can always fall back on wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how now, 6 months from now, that'd be what? October, November-ish? AEW really doesn't have anything until February at that point. That's where you could start, depending on who the champions are. If Jade's still champion, if Jamie's still champion. It really depends on who the champions are if you want her to go the AEW route. Build it up. Do not let her wrestle until that big pay-per-view. But do kind of like what they were doing with Taya before they start throwing her in matches.
Mm-hmm.
Just come out, talk your shit, hit your finish if you need to, and leave. And the way Jordynne looks, she don't need to talk. She'll go out there, she'll hit you with a Grace driver and just leave. She can do that once every 2-3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Do about a segment where she don't say shit to you, just stare you down and leave. Because she's one of those that she doesn't need to say anything in her promos to get over. Babyface or heel, however you choose to do it. And then, obviously there's the WWE option.
Mm-hmm.
November Survivor Series, right? Survivor Series, at least this past year, started War Games. And, they always have a big surprise for War Games, like they do Rumble and Mania and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Jordynne, surprising for War Games. But then keep her off TV. Let her do little vignettes here and there, and then debut her at the Rumble proper. Let her be an entrant in it. Let her be Final Four. Don't let her win. Let her be Final Four. Build her up for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Then put her against Bianca Belair. Put her against Rhea Ripley. I'd pay money to see those.
Yeah.
But then you could also go back to Impact with Deanna. They've done great matches together.
Oh, sure.
You can go to Ring of Honor where Athena is the current women's champion. I'm sure they would tear the house down. And I'm a huge Athena fan.
Me too.
Huge. I mean, it can go, various different ways. But that's how I see it. Her just taking a few months off to get the bodybuilding thing out of her system. And when she's ready, she can always come back. And she has many opportunities, many companies.
Yep.